Gurum Vande Jagat Karanam Vande Varnaga Bhushanam Sasitaram Vande Vasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vandinayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayam Javaradam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayam Javaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, we live to be happy. Every animal, every person seeks happiness. What after all is life? Without pleasure, without enjoyment, without happiness, without peace, without bliss. We live for that. At present, if we don't have happiness, we have the hope that tomorrow we'll be happy. Why do I marry? I marry because I hope to have the pleasure of a companion. Everywhere there is one urge, an impulsive urge, an instinctive urge, an emotional urge, a rational urge, an intellectual urge, a spiritual urge to be happy, to be peaceful. That is the purpose. And this happiness is at various levels. At the lowest level, it is sense pleasure. At the lowest level, it is physical pleasure. I love to eat rasgulla. It's a physical pleasure. I love to hear melodious music. It is a physical pleasure. I would like to feel the fragrance of jasmines. Physical pleasure. I would like to hug an individual. It is physical pleasure. Whether it is eating or smelling or listening or touching or embracing, all this is at the lowest level, physical pleasure. A dog enjoys eating. Man also, it is an animal urge, an instinctive urge to enjoy, to indulge in the pleasures of the body. And do we want to have the same pleasure always? There is a boy. This boy has completed his PhD. He has not got the job yet. His father has been paying him to apply for jobs, to attend the interviews. Father was very enthusiastic initially that the son would get some job, and he was investing on the boy. 2 years, 3 years, the boy did not get the job. Every time he was attending an interview, returning without employment. Father lost interest. And there is a negative attitude towards the son. But mother continues to love the boy. It was Deepavali. Father hated the son because he was not making money. He was not getting a job. Mother would like to have the son visiting her. When the father is at home, son is avoiding the house. When father is not at home, mother is available, he comes, eats and goes away. Deepavali. Father is at home. Mother is waiting for the son. Father at 1 o'clock, he had his lunch vada, gulab jamun, rasgulla, pal payasam, everything he consumed. And he was enjoying his afternoon nap, rest. Boy must come and eat. Mother is waiting. Through the back door, through the kitchen, he came. Mother was very kind, very loving. She gave him food and she gave him pal payasam. He was eating, enjoying the pleasure of eating bodily pleasure. Somehow by mistake, the tumbler from the hand fell on the floor and it produced a sound. Father is sleeping in the bedroom. He heard the sound of the glass falling on the floor. Has that shameless, unemployed dog come to eat in the kitchen? He shouted from the bedroom. Has that unemployed dog come to eat like a thief in the kitchen? He shouted. The boy felt wounded. He's about 27, 28 years, PhD, no job, still a dependent. And when the tumbler fell, the father shouted. He felt touched. There were tears. Amma, I don't want to eat. He went. Now, is he able to enjoy the pleasure of the body, pleasure of eating, pleasure of drinking, pleasure of rasgulla? His self-respect is more important. You cannot have the pleasures of the body when your self-respect is wounded. What is more enjoyable to me? Not the pleasure. A loving husband. Every day in the evening while coming from the office, he would bring jasmines. When he steps into the house, he would speak quietly, looking at the wife. Ah, your face is like a moon. Your nose is like some penga flower, etc. And the wife is very, 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 very happy. One day, she found the husband talking to the pre-made secretary, smiling, much more poetic was his voice, and there were certain gestures not liked by the wife. Even as usual, the husband came, started speaking by the chakra. Was she able to have the physical pleasure from the husband? Self-respect, possessive. Now, when the pleasures we seek, lowest is the physical pleasure. That boy had taken payasam, the tumbler fell, father shouted, the boy went, and the kitchen door was kept open, a dog entered. And there is payasam on the floor. And the dog is licking and drinking that sweet payasam. And now the mother says, you shameless dog, how do you enter my kitchen? How is it you are able to drink my payasam? The dog does not mind. It won't care for the scoldings. It goes on drinking. It has no self-respect. Animal pleasures we seek. When it interferes with the self-respect, no. So which is higher? The sense pleasure, physical pleasure, bodily pleasure is of the lowest importance, least significance. Higher than that is your self-respect. When the husband does not shower love, his bodily pleasure I don't like. Many men and women resort to divorces because that love is absent. Love is emotional. Physical hugging is pleasure. Emotional involvement is love. That emotional love, when it is absent, I care about. I don't want that idiot. I don't want that woman. The lowest is physical pleasure. In animals, there is no question question of love, it is only lust. Lust is body bound. Lust is physically centered. That physical urge for the sense of pleasure is animalistic, brutal, beastly, and higher than that is the emotional enjoyment. Once you enjoy the emotional enjoyment, you don't want the physical pleasure. When you ride by the bicycle, it is comfortable. When you get the scooter, no more do you touch the bicycle. Higher pleasure. When you have the car, you don't want the two-wheeler. When you have the AC car, you don't want the ordinary car. When you go to the imported comfortable vehicle, you don't come down. Similarly, when you experience the higher intensity of happiness, you don't want the lower. There are many sannyasis. There are many brahmacharis. These people do not want the physical pleasures. And when I fall sick, I am unable to enjoy the pleasures of the body. My daughter is in England. She has got the gold medal. The Prime Minister is giving the gold medal to her. She conveys the message, Daddy, I am getting this. Even though I am suffering from typhoid fever, I am immensely enjoying the news of my daughter getting emotional involvement. Physical pleasure is the least. Emotional enjoyment is better, greater, superior, higher, longer or duration. It sustains. And that is love. Lowest is lust. Lust for money, lust for biasm, lust for woman, lust for man, lust, all these things, in Sanskrit we call it Krishna. Lust for the physical pleasures. And when once you enjoy the pure love, you don't care for gopis are like that. Radha is like that. Sri Rukmini is like that. More than the physical contact, they want the emotional involvement. Mother loves the baby, loves the son. He may be not responding, still that emotional enjoyment. So my point here is to be taken care of. Animal level, human level. At the human level, you have developed self-respect, and that gives you emotional indulgence, emotional involvement, and that is love. And more than that, physical pleasure, emotional enjoyment. Then you enter into the intellectual realms. Truth, investigation to know the truth. Higher levels. Sir C.V. Raman does not feel the love at all. Some people have the emotional enjoyment higher, some people have the intellectual happiness higher. Ramanujam, mathematician Ramanujam of Tamil Nadu. His mother would serve him food. It would be full of dahi and rice. He would be taking. And at the end, the mother would ask, how is the vegetable? How is the curd? How is the rice? Mathematician Ramanujam, he does not know who is serving him food. He does not know what he is eating. Sense pleasure, he does not have. Emotional involvement, he does not have. He says, the square root of point not 1 is works. His mind is intellectually engaged in its pursuit. Sir C.V. Raman is like that. He was a physician, a physicist. And this Sir C.V. Raman would be engaged in doing the experiments in the laboratory, intellectual pursuit to know the truth. And from the house, a carriage would come. The boy who brought the carriage would be be waiting for Sri Raman to complete eating so that he could eat the remaining food. So Sri Raman would feel hungry at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and he would not care for the physical pleasure of eating. The boy was hungry. This man, useless man, when does he complete the experiment? When does he come and eat? How long can I wait? He thought. He took the carriages to the side, ate it. More than half the rice, more than half the sambar, more than half the rasam, everything he ate, and put the carrier back on the table and went and slept. Sri Raman felt a little hungry at about 3:30 in the afternoon, after a physical body. He went to the carrier, opened it. He found the remnants of rice, remnants of sambar, rasam, and he thought, maybe I haven't eaten. He closed it and went. He does not know whether he has eaten. What I am trying to say is intellectual pursuit. Rishis sat in meditation to know the truth. PhD scholars collect the data. Intellectual pursuit, what am I to know? That is jnana, knowledge. When you are after knowledge, you don't think of the physical needs, nor even the emotional needs. You find most research scholars dry, they don't feel the love at all. Most research scholars not even interested in the physical requirements. They may not wear an iron shirt, they may not wear a neat dhoti, they may not give importance to the body, they may not give importance to the wife and children too. They do not have lust for the physical things. They do not have even love. They are intellectually engrossed in finding the truth. And that is your rational pursuit, intellectual pursuit, jnanam labdhva, for the sake of knowledge. You find any number of intellectuals, maybe Ramanujam, maybe C.V. Raman, maybe Einstein, maybe Adi Shankara. You find so many people, whatever may be the field of your study area of activity, there is that urge to know the truth. Now the level is at the intellectual. Physical pleasures, we give up for the emotional enjoyments, love. Beyond that is intellectual pursuits, knowledge, and that is your jnana. When once you get that, when you experience that intellectual pursuit, you want to withdraw from everything. Withdraw from the physical needs, withdraw from the emotional involvements, withdraw from even the intellectual pursuits. What we want is shanti. After the day's labor, at 9 o'clock in the night, 10 o'clock in the night, we would like to sleep peacefully. After eating well, I want peace. After the love experiences, I want peace. After the intellectual pursuits, I want peace. What are the levels now? Physical pleasure, emotional enjoyment, intellectual happiness, and then shanti. That's why in India, every time we have an intellectual exposition, whether it is Vedic literature or Upanishadic literature or the Shastric literature, shanti, shanti, shanti. We want peace. And that is the highest. That shanti should continue. That shanti should be permanent. That shanti should be everlasting. That desire for permanence is always present. Go to any cinema. Hero and heroine, they have their duet. They are sitting together in the park, have the hands together. And the man says, how I wish we continue to live like this forever. It's impossible. Nothing is possible. Intellectual pursuits have a limitation. Emotional enjoyments have a limitation. Physical pleasures have a limitation. Now we come to shanti. There also we want to grow further. This peacefulness should be abundant. This peacefulness must be infinite. It should be endless. It should be continuous. It should be ceaseless. And that, I really feel, that Ananda is called Brahmananda, bliss in English. Once you taste that tuning of yourself to the eternity, permanence, we feel blissful. How long could Siddhartha sit like that? Amrita Dhara. When you sit in that meditation, there will be the drops of eternity entering into us, and when once we taste that Amrita Dhara, S-VYASA, nothing. That nectar, divine nectar, that Amrita Dhara, that is permanent, it is continuously falling into the heart, it is merging with the mind, it is elevating, it is unfolding, it is evolving, it is rising, it is growing, it is developing. When once that contact with the cosmic Lord is there, it is fixed. That is your pure consciousness. That is your Brahmananda. And that is bliss. From the physical pleasure, we raise to emotional enjoyment. From emotional enjoyment, we raise to intellectual pursuit. From intellectual pursuit, we try to go to be peaceful. And when that abundant Shanti is available, there comes something like an upsurge. Contact with the infinite. It is like your TV, fine-tuning. Then first it will be hazy, it will be glossy, it will be confusing. Clarity. Very clear picture, then you stop it. Mind is tuned to the Lord. Heart is fixed to that. And there is Amrita Dhara. When you are pouring from one bottle to the other bottle, it is like a line, single line, Taila Dhara. Similar to that, Amrita Dhara comes when once we enjoy that highest pleasure. So the words are from Bhoga to Yoga, from pleasure to that total bliss. Pleasure, enjoyment, happiness, peace, and bliss, B-L-I-S-S, that is Brahmananda. Having come to Prashanti, let us try to know there is a higher level of happiness. Only animals are at the lowest level physical pleasures. There are higher levels, higher level layers, higher regions, higher heights. Let us, by the grace of God Almighty, rise to the highest source of Brahmananda and let us be fixed in it. Any number of years. Janaka Maharshi in the Ramayana is supposed to have had it. He is least worried. Once you enjoy that, once you are engrossed in it, all the worldly things appear to be nothing. They are empty. Having come to Prashanti, this is the place of Brahmananda, beaming with the divine bliss. Let us rise to that heights of Brahmananda. Let us drop the lower levels. Automatically they get dropped, and let us be fixed in that state of Brahmananda, pure consciousness. Enjoy the bliss.